The triangle of success I envisioned as a model to help people, business, and organizations achieve optimum success while remaining honorable, not having to do things that we hear businesses and organizations. Why did they do that? That this was a model that could help people in an ethical and honorable and easy way achieve their biggest success. Okay, the triangle of success. At the base is clear communication. Always make sure that you are communicating totally clearly what your message is, what your agreement is. So many times we have problems in life because we assume we know what the other party has communicated to us, and we're wrong. It is so important to always clearly communicate the details down to the last detail of any relationship, any agreement. And that is the basis, the foundation of the triangle of success. I truly believe that many, if not most, of the problems in life come from a lack of communication. And once we have communicated clearly, the second side is keeping our word. Once we know what we have communicated, then it is up to us to keep our word. There was always that thing called the act of God clause. I mean, sometimes things happen that are beyond your control. But aside from that, if you give your word, you should do everything that you humanly can to make sure you keep your word. To me, I haven't had always the most money in life, but people work with me because I believe that I always kept my word to them. That they knew that if I gave my word on something, I would follow through. Unless it was beyond my help, I would follow through. So the second part of the triangle of success is once we have communicated clearly and know what we're agreeing on, number two, to keep our word in that agreement. I think we've all had situations where we counted on someone who gave us our word and then they thought a better deal came along and they broke their word. Well, I've always believed there is no better deal than keeping your word. And if you keep your word and have clear communication, you're on your way to success. Then the third one is controlling our emotions, because I think the reason people break agreements is because they get angry and they get upset. They know they've communicated clearly. They know what they've given their word on, but I don't like what that person just did to me. I'm going to change what I agreed. But you can't do that. You can't let your emotions provoke you into negative behavior. You can't let your emotions make you break your word. You can't let your emotions go against what you know you've clearly communicated. There was a time in my life I had a problem with anger. I started doing anger management. I don't know if that was the right word, but some kind of anger program I was doing in schools. I've been doing school programs for about 20 years. And what I did, what saved my life, is whenever I got angry, I stopped and I always made myself do something good for another person when I was angry. And that way I know I won't do anything I'll regret. I know I won't break my word. And I know that what I've communicated will still stand true.
What did you tell me when I was having a really bad day in New Jersey at the screening for Romeo's Distress?
I think I told you that, like, if to do it, to keep your word, you gave your word, you were going to show it, and now show it and have faith, and it will lead to greater things. I think something like that.
What happened was the screening turned out to be a bum screening, and we were thinking about leaving before the movie showed. And you
Right.
said to stick around. You said to stick around. I thought that
Because
was
you had given your word.